Hello, gentlemen. How are you? I'm sure you must be enjoying the preparation for your SSBN interview, also your preparation for your personality development. Let us today discuss about progressive group tasks. Some of them we'll discuss in our subsequent slides and be careful about it and be focused on this. Let us take one structure at a time from the progressive group task. There will be 4 to 5 or maybe 3 to 4 such structures in one of the group tasks, and there will be options available to you to negotiate these progressive group tasks. Supposing you get a structure which is triangular in shape and both the arms of this triangular shaped structure are touching the ground and on top it is a conical, and to the left and right definitely you will find some place for one or person from the group to stand there. It would be marked with white or blue. We have discussed about rules on color, rigidity and distance and group. So you just go through that. The video is separately uploaded for you. Here what do we do is you take the rope, which is the helping material, and take the plank. And bully has nothing to do here, but you have to carry the load and bully because that is part of your task. Then what do you do is just the rope is just wrapped around tied to the structure and slide the plank in between in a manner that one end of the rope is upward above the plank, another is supporting from the below. So the upward thrust and downward thrust both are balancing the load as you walk on it, and this is how you cross and negotiate this obstacle and move on to the next one. Well, gentlemen, let us see another possibility in the same kind of structure, triangular shaped structure, and there are twin structures. One is slightly higher than the other one. So they are placed little away from each other. There's a gap. And what do we do? If we take help of the lower heights triangular shaped structure and put the plank on top of it, so it will not be able to take the support automatically of the higher structure, triangular shape structure, and we'll have to do some modification to it. What modification we do is we decide a height at which we can tie the bully with the help of the rope so that the plank takes support of the bully while you are walking on it. That upward and downward thrust or the force is balanced. And there could be other methods wherein you can make a loop and look for the alternate solution in same kind of structure. Okay, gentlemen, now we unveil the structure of PGT wherein you find three structures together, and let us negotiate these obstacles. Triangular shape structure we have already negotiated, single triangle and twin triangles structures. Now you see here one single triangle shape structure, another single triangle shape structure, and a bully placed at a distance from other side, and there are white markers wherein there are bricks on which members of the group can stand, one or two, whatever the space permitting. Then in the nearest we have a structure which is made of two planks, and each other is perpendicular to each other and resting on three bullies. So let us see how we negotiate these obstacles. As far as the triangular shape structure with the bully as a lower height is concerned, that we have already seen with twin triangular shape structures taking rest on the lower one and taking support of the higher structure. What we do in the case of two planks perpendicular on each other and resting on three bullies is make a loop and get it reverse on the nearest, and then place the um, plank in a manner that you reach to the triangle shaped structure if you are going from this side. If you are coming from the triangle shaped structure this side, you would have already reached on this obstacle, and which is made of two planks and three bullies. Make a loop which is from far end towards our side, and slide the plank inside the rope loop, and you just cross this side. And this distance is less than 3 meters. You can jump also, and jump out and clear this obstacle. Okay, gentlemen, observe the obstacle or the structure onto the right. It is similar as we discussed the previous one. Two planks resting on 3-4 bullies vertically placed at a distance, and towards near, as you see, there are twin bullies which you can clearly see. On top of this, there are two planks which are perpendicular to each other. But point to note here is the outer edges of the planks are painted blue. It means your material cannot touch the outer edges of the planks. Now what do? We have an option that we make loop of the rope with the help of these two vertical bullies which are seen in front, and take the loop onto the reverse side. Also place the bully on top of these two planks, and it makes like a triangular structure there, and insert the plank through the loop and make it rest on the bully. This is how you will be able to negotiate the obstacle. Walk on the plank, and downward thrust is being taken care by the bully, and upward thrust is taken care by the rope loop. So this is the way we handle or tackle this structure. There may be other methods, you can think of that. Finally, gentlemen, the last and the third structure in the series is very simple looking. Entire structure is just two pickets. One is slightly higher than other one. Number 1, number 2 in yellow, I have marked that. One is higher than 2. So the entire PGT, progressive group task, is not seen here. We are only dealing with this structure. It looks very simple, and as you see it from other side, you may not be able to observe there is a cut or groove in the number 1, which can be made use of for negotiating this obstacle. How? Put the plank on that groove and make it rest on the lower height picket, and you just cross it. But there may be chance that this will slide and you may skid from the plank. What do we do is, to be rest assured about it, we wrap the rope on top of it, and then we take support of the groove as well as the rope. It will not now move up or slide, and it will be giving strength to the entire support. Therefore, what do we do is, we are going to use a rope as an additional support, and this is how we negotiate this obstacle. And when you are looking from other side, at sometime you miss such kind of grooves and cuts on the structures. And similarly, if there is a barrel, there also you find a cut in which this plank, one end of the plank can fit in properly, and then it will be suspended in the air, and you can walk on the plank. So with this, I hope you have understood this. We move on to the next slide and the final one. So finally, gentlemen, what we see here is there are two structures in the obstacle progressive group task, structure number 1 and structure number 2, and written in yellow marking. Then there are 3 more markings on ground which are painted with blue. These are made of bricks. Bricks are placed on the ground, 3 to 4, or sometimes you find 2 bricks only. Your team members can go and stand on these bricks and help in negotiating the structures. As far as number one structure is concerned, gentlemen, we have just discussed in our previous slide wherein we had taken help of these both the pickets, and slightly one is higher and one is lower in height, and there is a groove on a picket which is higher in length. So one end of the plank is taking support of the groove, and somewhere 2 to 3 feet away the plank is resting on the lower height picket. So this is how we cross and reach to the structure on number 2. From number 2, most of the members barring last man who is at structure number 1 will cross and mount on the structure number 2 and jump across, and they will clear the obstacle. Now the question comes, how the last man will cross this obstacle. So one member standing on structure number 2 will be making a kind of loop or wrapping the rope around the plank which is there on the fixed structure, and person at structure number 1 will pass this plank to person on number 2, and that person at number 2 will slide this plank uh, through the rope and make the plank to rest on the fixed structure plank, and then person standing at number 1 will climb on the plank and move on to structure number 2. Thereafter they will untie it, pass the helping material to the rest of the group outside, and then they will also jump across. This is how they are going to negotiate this twin obstacle of PGT, progressive group task. Well, gentlemen, I hope you have understood some of these methods, some of these structures, and part of progressive group task. And we'll slowly graduate. We take one structure at a time so that you understand how is it is going to be negotiated and what is the methodology. Once you understand that, then entire obstacle you will be able to negotiate and think of multiple options for the solution of the task. So keep watching my channel Karam SSB or Kinetic Karma 19, and I'm sure you are going to be benefited out of it. And my endeavor is that wherever you are sitting, wherever you are residing, you get this material, and it is at your discretion anytime, anywhere you can read, see or study and then apply. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best. Jai Hind.